this quick video, I'll be taking you through 3 of the easier circle geometry exam questions from this higher paper. We also have videos teaching this exact topic along with medium and harder exam questions. This question is asking us to name the labeled parts of this circle over here. So let's start off with line A. Line A is this line over here and it touches the edge of the circle at one point. This by definition is called a tangent. Now let's look at line B. Line B starts at the center of the circle and touches the edge of the circle. This by definition is called a radius. Point C is simply going to be the center of the circle. Lastly, let's look at shaded region D, which is this region over here. This region is split by this chord over here. The chord splits the circle up into 2 segments. This segment over here is the major segment because it's larger, and this segment over here is the minor segment because it's smaller. So shaded region D is going to be the minor segment. And those are 4 easy marks. In this question, B, C, and E are points on a circle. ABC is a straight line, and DEF is a tangent to the circle. The question is asking us to work out the size of angle X and give our reasoning. Looking at this, the first circle theorem that comes to mind is the alternate segment theorem. This circle theorem states that the angle in between the tangent and the chord, which is 61, is going to be the same as the angle subtended from the chord, which is this angle over here. That means I can say that this angle is 61 degrees. Then looking at this, I know that angles on a straight line add up to 180. This means that 61 plus x must equal 180. X is going to be 180 minus 61, which is 119 degrees. So that's our answer for X. I've explained the reasoning behind my working out, but in an exam, you're going to have to lay it out just like this. You can pause the video if you want to look at this in more detail. So over here, we've got points A, B, C, and D that lie on the circumference of this circle. The center of the circle is E, and angle DAB is 55. We're asked to work out angle X and Y and also show our reasoning. Let's start off with angle X. We can see that from the chord DB, there's an angle produced at the center and there's an angle produced at the circumference. One of the circle theorems state that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So X is going to be 2 times 55. 2 times 55 is 110 degrees. Now let's look at angle Y. Looking at this question, I can see that this shape over here is a cyclic quadrilateral. What does this mean though? This means that angles that are opposite each other are going to add up to equal to 180. So 55 plus y must equal 180 degrees. To make y the subject, I'm going to minus 55 on both sides. The 55s over here will cancel out. 180 minus 55 is 125. So y equals 125 degrees. So we've got our 2 values for y and x, and I've also explained my reasoning behind the working out. But because this question asks me to show my reasoning, in an actual exam, you're going to have to set it out like this. Show your working out and then show your reasoning behind it. If you want to, you can pause the video to have a look at this in more detail. That's it for this video. These were a few of the easier circle geometry questions. We also have medium and harder ones, which you can find at the end of this video.